Hello!
Hello!
This week's video, Vantastic Adventures, is going to Europe. So, if everything's gone according to plan, by the time you're watching this video, we should be in Normandy in France.
Fingers crossed, else we'll be really, really unhappy.
Day 2, effectively, of our 18-day trip.
Yep.
Longest trip ever in our van, and we're heading to Europe. Vantastic Adventures, first time in the van in Europe.
I think it's going to be a bit like National Lampoons, but hopefully not.
So we know where we're going, to start with. We haven't got a clue where we're going for the rest of the trip. We still can't agree. We're going a few days, and we still can't agree, as you're watching this now. We still can't agree where we're going, so we've got loads of different ideas, a couple of different itineraries. So stay tuned. This week's video will share with you what we've been doing ready for the trip and the preparation. We've got a couple of videos ready to go while we're away, which will give you some reviews on stuff we've been doing, and then when we come back we'll give you our full European trip in different stages.
Yeah, we'll break it down into sections. We won't expect you to sit through the whole thing. It'll be like a feature film.
Yeah. Molly's not coming, she's staying here. She's actually doing dog sitting.
Care in the community.
Yeah, she's looking after a new puppy who needs to be dog trained, acclimatised to other dogs. So she's staying with some family and she's going to be doing some dog training. So we've had a little bit of a drama last minute. We were due to have, sorry, it's the dog, a tow bar fitted to the van so we can have a bike rack put on the back so we can take our bikes with us, because we don't have the Expedition, we have the Adventure, which doesn't have the rear garage for bikes.
Well, what you said.
We had the tow bar booked for a long time. We booked it through Witter. If you want to book a tow bar, book it through Witter. They've got a discount through Caravan and Motorhome Club, 10% off. Really good, but unfortunately the tow bar, the part itself, is not into stock. It's not been into stock, it's been delayed and delayed and delayed, as most parts have. So unfortunately they were really good and helpful, they kept us up to date, but they can't be fitted in time. So we're in a bit of a dilemma. So we spent the last 24 hours frantically trying to find replacement transport bikes. So I'll show you in a second what we bought. We've been everywhere. We're supposed to meet some people today. Unfortunately, we weren't able to do that because of this whole situation. So, yes. So, massive situation with the bikes, wasn't it?
Massive. No bikes. We looked at hiring them, but it's really difficult if you're going to quite a few different stops.
Yeah, and expensive as well. So we originally planned to take our own bikes, Caroline's basket bike and one of my mountain bikes, for a bit of exploring, but unfortunately can't do that. Tow bar didn't arrive into stock, so it wasn't able to be fitted. We were able to put the bike rack on the back.
You didn't want the bike, you didn't want the wall mount, the door mounted one, did you?
No, not the back of the van. It puts extra weight on the doors, I wanted the tow bar one. And also the rack as well, so we were stuck. We could have got that, but the tow bar was around about just over £500, and the rack was about £500, about £1,000. So we can't have that done, unfortunately. So we've been looking today everywhere. We've looked at loads of different options and different bikes. Managed to find these two bikes, really good reviews. Actually got them from Halfords, somewhere I wouldn't normally shop, but the service was really good, wasn't it?
For a bike, you would not. Yeah, you shop there for other stuff.
Yeah, but not for a bike.
Yeah.
But these are their own brand, Carrera. We've bought folding bikes to put at the back of the van. The stem on a lot of the folding bikes was quite wobbly on a lot of them. These are really, really solid, which is why I went for this one. And you got something else as well, I'll grab it.
Replacement saddle.
The only difference was the saddle's quite small and sharp on it. I'm generally used to saddles like that, and I've got shorts that compensate for it, but Caroline always finds it...
I have plenty of padding, yet still find it painful.
Caroline finds it very uncomfortable, so we've got a nice expensive gel saddle that's going to protect you, hopefully, for your bike riding.
We'll find out, won't we? It'll be in the review.
Find if it's on. So, yeah, let's get packing. Well, so these are the bikes in the bags. That's one, the green one's mine, the black one's Caroline's just over there. We're busy packing. These are the bikes folded up, ready to go. This is my technique for packing. Pile everything up outside the van on the floor, as long as it's not raining, and then just find a home for it. So I'm just at the van. I cleaned it last night, it took me ages. It was lovely and shiny, and then birds have come and deposited on it this morning, so I'm really angry. Anyway, we're packing up final bits. Just some things not to forget when you're going up to France. First of all, there's no more GB sticker, so our flags, when they said you've got to have a UK magnetic thing, so I'm going to put that in the van there. obviously outside the packet. The other thing to remember is obviously to take a copy of your V5, your insurance, make sure you've got breakdown cover as well. That's something we had to add because we didn't have it. We'll talk about that in a separate video. But also just bearing in mind some other things you might need. So obviously passport, driving licence, toll money or credit card for going through the tolls. We're going to France, so before you check into the Eurotunnel you need to make sure you go and give them your API information, a bit like when you go on a plane. And also you have to upload your COVID certificate, so to prove you've been vaccinated. So you just go onto the app, download a PDF, upload it straight to the Eurotunnel website, and that's it done. So, final part is not to forget the certificate of air quality for France you need driving through certain cities. So certain parts of France, a bit like the UK, have got restrictions on pollution. You need to request before you go a certificate of air quality. So you just go onto the website, the French website. I'll put a link in the description below. Request that. They say 10 days before you go. It's supposed to take about a week. We didn't do that, so we'll see what happens. But we've got confirmation back. I've got an email confirmation. I've got the sticker on an email. So that's pretty much it. I'm going to carry on packing, and then you'll see us, hopefully, in a couple of weeks' time, actually in France. As I said, check out our social media to keep up to date with where we're at, and you'll find out a bit more information before the videos come out. Catch you later. So we hope you enjoyed this video. It's quite a short one this week, but as I say, we're off to Europe. So in next
wish us luck.
Yeah, wish us luck. Yeah. Next couple of videos, you'll see some reviews that we already had filmed, ready to go, and our collaboration video for June as well. When we come back, we're going to share with you all our European adventures. If you want to follow what we're doing in the meantime, then please go onto our social media channels on Facebook and Instagram. We'll try and post,
little pictures,
bits and pieces of what we've been up to. Yeah, so you can see if you're interested in seeing what we're up to. Feel free to go and follow us on there. Thanks for watching, and you'll see us in next week's video, where we'll be in Europe. Thanks. Bye.
Bye.
So for my birthday, very kind from my niece and nephew, they got me some beers. Just like a beer box, I think it ordered online, but coincidentally it's got the header beer I had last year in Scotland and a beer from the Coach House Brewing Company in Warrington, which is in Cheshire. It's the oldest brewery in Cheshire. I mentioned this one before, it's a bitter. I've never tried it before, but it's actually a local beer. Completely by random chance, it's just turned up in the pack. That one I've not tried before, Ocean Gold. But what a fantastic little treat from my niece and nephew, so thank you very much. You know who you are. Not that I want anyone to think I'm an alcoholic, but also for my birthday I got a Brewdog subscription, again from lovely family. It came with 2 of each of these beers, and the idea is Brewdog on Friends. You're supposed to drink it with friends, so you get 2 of each to try. So there's extra pale ale, IPA, I think that one is. Yep, and that one, no idea what it is, but interested in seeing what it is. And this one too, no idea. So I'm looking forward to trying them, and I've got a subscription coming every month for the next 2 months as well. So really nice present. But I'm not an alcoholic, just to clarify.